Hi everyone, this is English for All. How are you today? Today we are going to learn with you three main aspects and three main blocks of rules. Firstly, we will talk with you about the verb to be and how to make different sentences with this verb. Secondly, we will take a look with you at the rules for past simple in English. And finally, we have prepared a presentation for you to learn some words describing Thanksgiving in the United States of America. So you see, we have a lot of work to start. Let's get started. So in this video episode, we'll talk with you about the verb to be in English, how to construct sentences and how to make them in a right way. So we have prepared for you one presentation, and in this presentation you can learn different stuff, including how to make questions, positive or negative sentences. So be very attentive. So here we have with you the verb to be, and that we have to talk with you about past forms of this verb. In English we have two past forms of the verb to be. The first one is was, and the second one is were. If you look at this slide, you will see here that we use was with I, he, she and it, and were we use with you, we and they. When you want to make it negative from positive, you just say not. For example, I was not. Or you can say you were not. Or they were not. What is a short form for was not or were not? In English we could make short forms. For was not we use wasn't, and for were not we use weren't. For example, you weren't, or he wasn't. Now let's practice. Look at the pictures and try to say that right. So meet Michael. He was 35 1 year ago, was a student 12 years ago, and he was in a different country. He was in Poland, the USA, France, Italy and China. He was at work yesterday. He is a doctor. So now we can look with you that his name is Michael is true. He was 35 years, 3 years ago. That's false. He was a student 12 years ago. That's true. He was not abroad. That's false. Michael was in China. That's true. He was not at work yesterday. That's false. Michael is a doctor. That is true. So now you can check your knowledge. In this video episode, we'll talk with you about building past simple in English, how to build positive sentences, and how to use the spelling rules in past simple. And of course, we'll talk with you about regular and irregular verbs. You see, a lot of information to learn. Let's watch the presentation attentively. In the presentation you are going to see next is the story about past simple and how to make negative sentences out of positive ones, what to use and how to build them correctly and properly. If you look, you see the first one is subject. After I, you, we and they, he, she and it, we use a verb that is did plus not, and we use the verb in the first form. For example, I could say, I did not play tennis yesterday, or he did not play basketball 2 days ago. We can use different verbs in the first form. It could be play or maybe buy. So, she did not buy this telephone last week. After subject we can use short forms for did not. We can say you did not do something, or a short form is didn't, like you didn't play or he didn't buy. Now we can look at the verbs and try to change them. An example can be they opened or they didn't open. With the regular verbs we have the same story, we use just didn't. They flew, they didn't fly. Or we can say they washed, they didn't wash. Now you read a story, and in this story you will understand how we use past simple. You will hear a story, try to find 5 mistakes in this story. Richard lived in New York in his childhood, and he often go to the cinema or the theater. He also liked playing football with his friends. At school, he studied a lot of subjects, but his favorite be English. Now Richard is a grown-up. So you read this text attentively, and after that you will find 5 mistakes that you will see in this text. You have recently studied different holidays in the United States, you know about Halloween and Thanksgiving Day. In this video presentation, we have prepared for you information about different words which might be very helpful for you to speak about Thanksgiving Day in the United States of America. So watch it attentively and try to learn as much as you can. If you remember last class, we were talking with you about Thanksgiving Day in America, and today I want you to revise a little bit the vocabulary of Thanksgiving that is called Thanksgiving Pictionary. Why it's called Pictionary? Because we use different pictures and you can see different words connected with these pictures. Pilgrims. Pilgrims. Native Americans. Native Americans. Agreement. Agreement. Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. Cornucopia. Cornucopia. Harvest. Harvest. Pilgrim hat. Pilgrim hat. Mayflower. Mayflower. Cranberry. Cranberry. Acorn. Acorn. Walnut. Walnut. Corn. Corn. Turkey. Turkey. Parade. Parade. So let's speak about the results we have today. Firstly, we learned with you the rules for the verb to be, and we know with you some information for past simple verbs that can be regular or irregular, and you know some spelling rules. And finally, some students have learned different words describing Thanksgiving Day in the USA. So you see, We have done a lot of work with you today, so I wish you a good day, take care, and goodbye.